Dear daughter, while you are waiting to find your godly husband, I want to encourage you to see this time as a precious gift for preparation. It is easy to feel like life is on hold, but this is actually the best time to cultivate the skills you will need to be a successful wife and mother. First, I want to encourage you to work on yourself by identifying any areas that might be holding you back. For example, ask yourself, are you truly open to a relationship? Sometimes we unknowingly keep our walls up when it comes to the opposite sex. I know a beautiful young lady in her 30s who says she's tried for years to meet someone to marry. On the surface, she is highly sought after. Yet every time a man actually approaches her, her body language suggests otherwise. She often crosses her arms as a form of protection, looks down and away, and seems generally uninterested. The problem is that she isn't sending the message, "I'd like you to ask me out." Instead, she is signaling, "I'm not interested." If she continues this behavior every time a man approaches her, when she finally meets a man she likes, she ultimately loses out. Along those same lines, you may fall into thinking you must be perfect before you are worthy of being found. Remember, there is no perfect person, including the man you will one day marry. I heard a woman talking the other day about how she needs to pay off all of her debt before she is ready to meet a man. But the reality is that you don't have to be perfect in every area of life to be deserving of love. If you wait until everything on your to-do list is done, you might miss out on the very person who is meant for you. When a man truly likes you for who you are, he will be willing to work alongside you so that you can reach your goals together. Furthermore, ask yourself if your expectations of an eligible man are realistic. Could you live up to the very standards you are setting for him? Many women today want a man who is 6 feet tall, a perfect 10 in looks, wealthy, and perfectly emotionally stable and sensitive. In other words, they want him to have it all. However, the danger in this mindset is that you may overlook a wonderful, godly man right in front of you. Look instead for a man you know will be a good husband, father, and provider, someone who truly shares your values and your goals in life. I have found in my own marriage that love grows more and more over time when you choose this kind of man, just as I did. This is because what makes the love of a woman grow is not just that she finds her man attractive, but mostly that she profoundly respects and trusts him. Secondly, this is the time to pursue your own purpose and hobbies. Get involved in areas you are truly passionate about. Not only does this make you a well-rounded, confident person rather than someone who seems desperate, but it is also a natural way to meet someone who is like-minded and shares your values. Use this season of independence to get your finances under control and stay disciplined with your health and fitness so that you can bring the best version of yourself to the relationship. Finally, use this time to intentionally work on your godly character and the qualities that make you a wonderful wife and mother. Look for opportunities to volunteer at church. A great way to learn to enjoy children is to work in the kids' ministry on Sunday mornings, or you can offer to babysit for family members and neighbors. Nothing is more attractive to a godly family man than a woman he knows he can trust to take good care of their children. Whether it's honing skills like cooking, cleaning, and organizing, or learning the art of saving money, these are the practical foundations of a home that a family man truly values. I encourage you to fill your mind with books and podcasts on homemaking, motherhood, and how to treat your husband with respect and love. A man's greatest need is often respect. For many years, my husband told me he felt I didn't respect him because of the way I spoke to him sometimes. This surprised me, as I truly felt that I did respect him. However, after becoming more aware of my tone and delivery, I realized why he felt the way he did. I worked hard on changing those habits, and gradually I made real progress. Now, I can't remember the last time he felt I treated him disrespectfully. Daughter, trust that this season of waiting is not wasted. God is using it to shape you into the woman who will one day lead a beautiful, Christ-centered home with a husband who loves and respects you just as much as you do him. With all my love, Mom.